What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we are going to check out Bleach Volume 2, which was recently announced for Union Arena English, and actually compared to the Japanese release of Volume 1 and 2, it's kind of been brought forward, which is really nice to see because it means anyone playing the Bleach deck, you only have to wait 6 months compared to whatever it was in Japan, maybe 10 months for the new volume to come out to then make changes and switch up that deck if you really want to play Bleach. So it's nice to see they've brought that forward and also confirmed we are getting Volume 2. What's interesting about this is in Japan when this came out, this set was really good because Volume 1 had no signatures, not even stamped signatures on the cards like we have in English. So when Volume 2 came out, not only did we get signed cards, we also had the pen signed serialized action point card, right? So that was huge for this set. And obviously in English, we have no sets with that at the moment. So we don't know if we're going to get that pen signed serialized treatment that we got on the Japanese release. So we are going to look at the Japanese cards because obviously they came out a while back. Just in case you've only joined Union Arena since its English release, obviously we can explore the set. So we're going to look on TCG Republic, which as always generally overpriced, but is a really good site to explore the cards, right? So here is Bleach Volume 2. Here is the pen signed serialized Ichigo action point card. Obviously this image does not have his signature on it, but yeah, hand signed, serialized. That was the best part about this set, that we were getting that along with signatures on the cards because they had none on Volume 1 when it came out in Japanese, right? So this, when it came out, was kind of really exciting. This was like, I guess, what people hoped maybe Volume 1 would have been when it first came out in Union Arena. However, for English, it might just be very similar, right? We had signatures for Volume 1. We might just get a very similar set in the sense that we're going to get signatures. We might not get that pen signed serialized card. That's just one of those ones we're going to have to wait on and see what happens as we get a few months down the line and into some sets that had that when it came out in Japanese to see if we get it in English. Really don't know if it's something we will get. I really hope it is, because from that collectability point of view, like, it is just perfect. But yeah, I'd imagine the licensing and just trying to arrange that can obviously be very difficult. But let's look at the set. So we had a 3-star, and this time it was not Ichigo. So here is the 3-star. Again, generally it's overpriced. If you want an accurate price, just look on Buy, look for sold listings on Buy. eBay might have some as well. But yeah, generally it's a little inflated on this site. Sometimes a little, sometimes a lot. It really just depends on the card and what the market's doing. So that is the 3-star. We have Rukia with the 3-star. Actually, kind of really unique looking card, to be honest. So I think that looks quite nice as the 3-star. And then onto the 2-stars, we got Ichigo signed, which, to be honest, kind of just, these look similar to the Volume 1s. But obviously, when this came out in Japanese, it was very different because it was the first time they got signatures. But I think when this comes out for us, I mean, it is the same set, so I get that, you know, there's, like, it looks consistent, but it kind of, other than that one, and obviously the action point signed card, these signed cards just, yeah, they look just as nice as the ones in Volume 1, to be honest. I actually think this one stands out to me. I know it's the cheapest, but for some reason, like, having Renji and I think just the colors and his character design on this card just makes it stand out a bit more than maybe the others. But that's our 2-stars and our 3-star. We've got an action point card here, which pretty much is like the same artwork used on the 3-star, just yeah, bit of different backgrounds and obviously a signature on it, but that seems to be up there in terms of the most expensive action point card. And then obviously we've got some really nice 1-stars as always. I really like this one here. I'm pretty sure these gold strings and threads are like the hot stamped as gold foiling on the card. And I just think the colors on the card look really cool. They just look really interesting. And a bit more different to perhaps some of the other 1-stars. So I really love it when they sort of switch up designs like that. And yeah, that one just really pops to me. And obviously, if you can see it in person with the texture and the gold foiling, I bet it's incredible versus these kind of like flat designs we've got, which still look really nice. But yeah, plenty of 1 stars in this set. We've got some of those 1 stars with the character behind in gold back on this set as well, just with some different designs, some different characters, right, with those 1 stars. And yeah, we've just got back down to the SRs, which, yeah, very similar. We've got some different characters again. Overall, it's a weird one because, as I've said throughout this video, when this came out in Japanese, it was just so different to Volume 1. Like, it had everything that Volume 1 didn't. It had those signatures on the 2 stars. It had a 3 star sign card. It had a action point serialized sign card. So this was like super exciting. I remember when this came out in Japanese. But I don't know if it will be as exciting when it comes out in English. Like, they started Union Arena's release with Bleach Volume 1, and that itself, alongside obviously Hunter x Hunter, but that itself, like, being the first set that came out with all that hype and excitement for this new card game. I don't know, in terms of like collectors anyway, I don't know how Volume 2 will go, because to be honest, if it comes out, you know, without an action point serialized sign card, it comes out with these cards here, it kind of is very similar. I know we've got a nice new different character for the 3 star, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, in terms of opening product, like, other than the fact it's a newer set, it's not that different. So I think I'm still excited for it. You know, I'm still definitely going to open a box of this and see if I can hit anything. But what I will be really interested to see is, are we getting a pen signed serialized card? Is it going to happen with this set, or is it going to happen with an earlier set perhaps, or are we not getting that at all? So I think obviously time will tell with that one. Let me know down below in the comments though, are you excited for Bleach Volume 2? Are you still really happy with Union Arena? Because I feel like it's had its month or month and a half sort of pre-release and release window has passed. Seems like there's a little drop off, which makes sense. Happens in all card games, all new sets that, you know, new TCGs, all new sets that come out. The excitement is in that first week of release where everyone's trying to get their hands on the newest, latest and greatest thing. But yeah, at the moment it seems, you know, there's obviously less of it. I think people are waiting for JJK, which is releasing very shortly, and obviously, you know, maybe there's some less sales of Bleach Volume 1 and Hunter x Hunter because the people that wanted it would have already opened it and been picking up the cards, grading them and things like that. So yeah, let me know what you think of this set. Are you excited for it, or is this one that you will probably leave out of buying and trying to open? As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like. If you're still watching, hit subscribe at this point if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.